Told you earlier about the group of teens that looted a McDonald's in Los Angeles. Now let's talk about the punishment and the remedies with criminal defense attorney and author of the new book, Break the Code of Silence, Brian Claypool. Brian, it's great to have you on. I just want to put this up if I can. If we can play this, Katie, it's about 15 seconds, and it's worth watching because it's just mayhem.
Oh, they taking the register! I took the register! He stole the cash register!
I mean, it's just unbelievable. There has got to be a legal remedy to what's happening all across California, Brian.
Yeah, Trace, great to be with you. I mean, there's a famous saying, it's not what you preach, it's what you tolerate. And in Los Angeles County especially, we have a spineless, cowardly district attorney that allows crooks like that to go in and raid McDonald's and break into Nordstrom and steal. And look at that. I mean, it's terrifying because it looks like fun to them.
Right.
And the bottom line, Trace, there will be no consequences for these folks.
Right.
And by the way, they're going to get, if they're arrested, they're going to be back on the street in a day because there's a $5 bail system by our DA.
But here's the thing. You talk about the Attorney General of the state of California, Ram Bhatta, said the following here: organized retail crime will not be tolerated by businesses, not by law enforcement, not by me. That's BS, because they have tolerated anything and everything.
Right, it's a bunch of garbage. And I personally, I did a fundraiser last night for John Tommy, who's trying to unseat Gascon. And I said to the
He's been on the show many times. Yeah,
oh, that's great. Yeah, I love John. And I said to the audience, I said, I feel like a hostage living in Los Angeles County. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, I want to put this. This is a GMA reporter. This is last Wednesday, and he's doing a story. It's 9 seconds. Matt Gutman, watch.
It is worth mentioning that we are not at Union Square or the Westfield Mall this morning because we have been advised it is simply too dangerous to be there at this hour.
The Westfield Mall pulled out of there, and now Mayor London Breed is saying, well, it's media that's giving this perception that San Francisco is a violent and crime-ridden city. Again, BS. We hate to say this, but it's just not true.
Well, guess what, Trace? This is the residual effect of another radical district attorney that was in San Francisco. Chase Boudin was recalled and kicked out of office in 2022, but another radical left-wing prosecutor that lets crooks run the roost in the city of San Francisco, and she's got to deal with the residual effect. And by the way, she can't say, oh, crime's down a little bit from last year. You're in San Francisco. That's an iconic city. You've got to compare it to 10 years ago.
She said shifting shopping trends is what the crime wave is all about. Really? Shifting shopping trends?
Yeah. Has nothing to do with that, and has everything to do with, again, not prosecuting crooks and letting them back on the street. That's the problem.
Brian Claypool, great to have you on. Thank you, sir.